beautiful people. And this is the last and final program, and we're going right into the gist for today. I hope you actually enjoyed the conversation with Prime the Vibe, and me and Joy, we're going to be going right into the gist for today, and I'll be diving right into it. Do not forget that this particular program comes your way every Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. If you're watching this particular broadcast right now, I would just really appreciate it if you could like, share, and subscribe. Let the world know about FameIdols Hangout. Let them know that this is the #1 hangout spot where you can get information and entertainment all in one, and you can get to stay at very amazing, beautiful people. Come on, as beautiful as Joy is, who wouldn't want to stay at her face or listen to the sound of her voice? Come on, it's a whole package. Yes, of course, it's a whole package right here. So we'll be moving on to the very first gist for today. We'll be moving on to the very first gist for today. And I do not know if you are very conversant. He is a force to reckon with in the media space. I'm talking about no other than Oladotun Kayode. Oladotun Kayode, popularly known as D to the TUN, also known as Dotu. Dotu has been in the media space. I'm talking about radio for a very long time. He's been in radio for a very long time. He has been doing his thing. He has been doing well. And Dotu finally announced, yes, of course, Dotu finally announced that he is going to be leaving radio after a 20 years career. After a 20 years radio career, he shared this particular one via his Instagram page, where he posted an I think a write-up. I actually saw the write-up, and it came as a shocker to me, because these are veterans in the radio space. These are people that have done so noble far back from when radio used to be, you know, the hype of everything. It has gotten to that point when radio, it is what it is today. They have been there from the get-go. So Dotu posted on his Instagram page. Let me quote Dotu exactly. He said, "This must be one of the hardest decisions I have made." He began, this must be one of the hardest decisions I have made. I am fulfilled in my heart that I built a legacy. Oh, my sweet home at Cool FM Lagos accepted me November 1st, 2004. As an intern, dusty, unprepared, and knew absolutely nothing about a radio. He also went there to, you know, should I say, give a gratitude to a couple of people that actually guided him all through his career in the radio world. Talking about a late Dan Foster, also Olisa Adibwa, and Daddy Freeze, who helped him to discover his footing. I was a kid with fear, doubtful, but my hands were held by one of the most selfless colleagues ever. This he shared from Dan Foster, RIP, to Auntie B, to Daddy Freeze, to Maniesien, to Esther Oyegwe, to Tallest Messiah, and Rusibella and Olisa Degwa. You were the first set of guys that gave me little light to grow after God. Yes, of course. And if you know Dotu Cool FM, you know that he is not just a media personality. Dotu is also a world-class hype man, and he has been in Cool FM since November 2004 up until this very moment. He has hosted a couple of shows. Yes, I think there was a time Dotu was on the morning show in Cool FM. There was a time he was on the morning show in Cool FM. He concluded a particular announcement with a mix of emotions as he's preparing for the next phase of his life. To everyone who tuned in, cheered me on, and supported my journey, I owe it to you all. At this particular point, we do not know the next step for Dotu Cool FM, but then I would believe he is going to be doing amazing for himself. Every beautiful thing that has a beautiful beginning will definitely have an amazing ending. Joy.
Dotun, we are proud to have you on Cool FM. Seriously, it's been a long journey. It's not easy. It's been a long journey. It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all. And Dotun fans are looking forward to what he's going to do after leaving Cool FM. And he also expressed gratitude to the leaders there. He said, "I revamped Nigeria Airways, and for that, I'm grateful to the leadership that believed in me." It is good to show gratitude, and those who have shown gratitude to both the leaders, even to the late even to the late Dan Foster. He has shown gratitude to all those people who have helped him in the industry. The two, we are proud that we have listened to you all these years. We don't know if you're going to see another person like you, you know. And your fans, when they come on Cool FM, they'll wonder, oh, what is happening, Dot 2? We're not hearing your voice. What's happening? What's happening? Well, Dot 2 is signing out of Cool FM, and it has been a journey filled with experience. You know, when Dot 2 was, Dot 2 said something. He said, I can't even explain my journey because it's a lot. It was a roller coaster of the good, bad, the awesome, and the ugly. For yourself, you can from what is said, from his emotions, you can see that the journey has not been easy. So, Dotun, we hope that the journey ahead bring you more fulfillment, more than the one you've had.
But Joy. The beautiful thing is, I'd like to point out two things from this particular story. The very first one is the fact that a lot of people actually misses it at this particular point. Dotu has been in Cool FM for 20 years. That is, in fact, I must
Yes,
say, a legacy. He has actually, should I say, paid his dues, not just in Cool FM, but in the radio space as a whole. I'm also in radio, and you see a lot of people would actually come into the radio, or not just radio. A lot of people would actually go into whatsoever they want to do with the mind of making it next week, with the mind of making it next tomorrow, with the mind of making it tomorrow. You understand? They do not know that
yes.
most things you're actually doing requires consistency. Dotu is who he is today because he has been doing this for a very long time. I know a couple of people that would want to compare their 2 weeks career, their 2 months career, their 1 year career to Dotu's 20 years of doing this same thing, 20 years of working on himself,
That one cannot
20
be
years of
compared. It
trying.
cannot be compared at all. Yes, it cannot be compared. There are 2 years career, 3 years career, so 20 years. Abba, it's not easy. You know what it means to stay with one radio station for 20 years. Please, Dotun is a legend. It's not easy at all. It's not. It's not easy.
That is where I feel a lot of people actually misses it. A lot of people just want, okay, I know somebody that he has not worked with any organization for more than 6 months. I know somebody that after 6 months he starts to get bored in quotes and he leaves. You understand? But this is 20 years of working on yourself. I can name a couple of programs he actually started. A couple of programs and there's this. I'm looking for the exact name. Okay, I think he's Office Concert. Yes, Office Concert. That is a program that he was actually doing in Cool FM. Also, Cool Nigerian Vibe, a Superstar
Wow.
Wednesday, Office Concert. These are programs that Dotu single-handedly started for the radio station he's doing, like for Cool FM. Yes, let me put it that way, for Cool FM. So you should not take your baby steps to compare somebody's, should I call it adult steps, or what particular word am I looking for right now? Because a lot of people
It's
actually do that. They
consistent.
do not want to be consistent.
It's consistent. Yeah, this is consistency with what he believes in. He believes that Cool FM will go places, and he has stayed with them all these years. So Dotu is consistent. It pays to be consistent with something, because when you're consistent with something that is growing, you will not know when that thing actually grows, because you're just following your passion. You're doing what you love doing. I think Dotu loves his job at Cool FM. I think he loves it. That is why he has been there all this while, and it shows the kind of person he is. His personality. He's a consistent person. So he has been there all these years, and it is what to be celebrated. It is what to be celebrated.
Definitely want to be celebrated, and I also want to look at it from the other perspective, whereby you see a lot of people do not want to give the opportunity for younger ones to grow. Yes, they do not want to give the opportunity for younger ones to grow. Dr. Cool FM said when he went into Cool FM, he was just an intern. He entered as an intern, and due to the fact that he had amazing colleagues that were able to show him the ropes, show him this and that, make him find his feet. He said he was dusty. He didn't even have a slightest idea of radio when he entered radio. But thanks to the life of the late Dan Foster, thanks to the lives of Olisa Dibois, these are legends in the radio world. These particular people are actually what made Nigerian radio what they are. He said these people were able to guide him, show him what he needs to know. And I could say for a fact that a lot of people do not like to see the progress of young ones. There are a lot of people not just in the radio space, should I say the music space, should I say the movie space especially, they do not want to give opportunity to the younger generation. They just feel these people are good, let's continue using this, especially the movie industry. I'm going to drag them. You know, I derive so much joy and happiness in dragging the movie industry because a lot of things need to be corrected. There are a lot of movie producers, there are a lot of industry executives in the movie space that do not want to give younglings the opportunity to do better. They do not want to give them the opportunity to grow. I believe Dotu achieving everything he has achieved would not say his story without involving Cool FM. He brought a lot of glory to Cool FM. Dotu won numerous awards being a radio presenter in Cool FM, and they cannot talk about this particular awards without, you know, giving accolades to the station that gave him the platform. So he became everything he was. He brought so much glory to Cool FM because they took a chance on him. Imagine if when he went to that particular station as an intern, imagine if they turned him down, they didn't even give him the opportunity. I believe he would have taken his talent to another place. He would have taken his doings to another place. So, to people that do not give younger ones the opportunity to grow, those are people I want to talk to specifically. And I think, Joy, you would use your beautiful voice to talk to them. May not be like sad shots for them. Make them give people the opportunity to grow. It's very, very important. The future of any
Yes.
industry depends on the chance given to the younger generations.
Yes, that is true. That is true. I agree with you on this one. Giving the young talent an opportunity to grow, giving the young talent an opportunity to showcase their skill. You know, in Nigeria, we have so many talent that have not yet been discovered. The ones we have are putting us on a global scale. But imagine those ones that are yet to be discovered. This is one of the reasons why I love Funke Akindele. She gives opportunities to young talents to come out and show their skills. And even this man they call Ugezu, is a Nigerian director, also movie director, giving young talent an opportunity to showcase their skills. And some of them, not all, but some of them, but it's a call to the entertainment industry and to other spheres of life. Give people an opportunity to showcase their skills, even in job opportunities. When most time when people are called to go come for a job, you see them asking for someone who has 20 years experience, 10 years experience. How do you expect those graduates who are just leaving school to have 10 years experience, 5 years experience, and 30 years experience? You know, that kind of thing. So this is part of what we are talking about. If Dotto was not given the opportunity, it would not be here right now to be able to teach young ones to learn from his years of being in the radio space. So Dotto, we are proud of you. Kudos. We look forward to more better deals, more greater opportunities for you. Kudos to you. So we go straight to our next story with our music star Adekunle Gold. So what do we have on Adekunle Gold today? Adekunle Gold to produce, to co-produce documentary on centenary of Yoruba music. That is our next story. We're talking about a Yoruba music documentary. Yoruba music documentary. Yes, that is our next story. Now, award-winning music sensation Adekunle Gold has joined forces with White House Production to co-produce an ambitious documentary titled The Odyssey, which explores the history of Yoruba music over the past century. Wow, this one is something that fans are looking forward to. Music lovers are looking forward to it. Yoruba music lovers are looking forward to it. So many people are looking forward to relate with the history of Yoruba music. And the project aims to capture evolution of Yoruba music, diving into various cultures such as Apala, Juju, Afro Juju, and Fuji, among others. The production team is led by executive producer Bobo Omotayo, co-produced by Papa Omotayo and Tosi Ashafa, and the director of this project is Abba Makama. Speaking about the project, the director said, working with these producers, each with their own backgrounds and perspective, as enliven the creative process. We have already captured some incredible, fascinating interviews, and Adekunle Gold involvement adds a new dynamic layer to the story. Fans are looking forward to this. fans are looking forward to this. Even Adekunle Gold had something to say about it. Adekunle Gold said, "This is more than just a project. It is a chance to celebrate a sound that has shaped and will continue to shape music culture worldwide. I'm thrilled to work with such a passionate team to bring this story to life with authenticity and energy." Our executive producer, Bobo Omotayo, emphasizing on his dedication to the project, said, "Our goal from the start has been to create a documentary that does justice to Yoruba music by capturing its essence. With Adekunle Gold addition, our commitment to diverse and genuine storytelling has only grown stronger." Fans have been talking about this. We want to know, what does these people have for us? They have been promising us, oh, this documentary is going to be this, it's going to be that, it's going to be that. But we are looking forward to actually seeing it. Mr. Osita, our handsome Mr. Osita, how do you see this documentary?
Personally, what I actually enjoy most about this particular one is the fact that they were able to fuse in, Afrobeat into what they are doing. It's a beautiful one. The Yoruba music space is something that I actually enjoy. Yes, in as much as I'm not of that particular tribe, I actually vibe to, especially Fuji music. I actually vibe to especially Fuji music, and I can say they are actually doing well. Yes, they are actually doing well. And Adekunle Gold is not a novice in, should I say, Yoruba music. Doing Yoruba sounds is not a novice. When he actually started off, I could mention a few. Sade was a love song in Yoruba. I could mention a pickup. I could mention couple of songs, yes. I could mention a couple of songs that were purely Yoruba that personally we vibe to. So it was a beautiful picking Yoruba to actually, should I say, co-produce this particular documentary, because he has his own wealth of experience when it comes to doing Yoruba music. And I believe it's high time the world would know about this particular industry. It's high time the world would know that Afrobeat is not limited to a particular style of music, because the indigenous people of Yoruba land are, you should, they are evolving. Yes, they are evolving. I've actually heard. I'm trying to remember the particular artist that did what he called Fuji piano. You understand? I'm trying to remember the artist that did that. It shows that they are trying to build, they are trying to evolve, they are trying to get better in that particular sector. I can remember when what's his name again? Okay, I believe the name will actually come to me before I finish this particular story. But he came up with his own vibe. He came up with his own vibe doing Apala. Yes, I'm talking about Terry Apala. Yes, doing Apala. He came up with his own vibe, and it was still selling. It was still selling. I think it's Terry Apollo that actually brought Fuji piano. So these people are actually trying to rewrite what we used to know. You understand? They are trying to evolve, and it's a very much welcome idea. It's high time the whole world would get into knowledge about the Yoruba music industry. So this documentary, should I say, is long overdue, and it should be a motivation to other people to get their own word, music, should I say, identity out there, to get it, because as the Yorubas have come out to put these particular documentaries together, it would be nice to see the Hausas, to see the Igbo, to see other tribes trying to put their music out there, trying to make the global stage know that they are not just in existence, but they are doing well, they've evolved over time, and they are doing better. It's a very much welcome idea, if I do say so myself.
So more on this documentary, our award-winning photographer Andrew Estiebo has also joined the crew to document intimate moments with the documentary subject, both in personal setting and during live performance. These powerful images from our award-winning photographer Andrew will form the foundation of captivating photo exhibition that complement the documentary release. Although the date for the documentary release has not yet been announced, but it will be announced soon, and we will bring it to you here on Fame Idols. So this production has been also been open to investors. The producers has opened the opportunities for investors, potential partners, come and collaborate with them. Come and collaborate with them. So if you have, if your mission aligns with the Yoruba music and global influence, if you're interested in things like that, come and collaborate with them. And I'm sure you will not regret collaborating with this sensational history documentary. Now, fans
Yes, of course.
and they have promised us, the producers have promised us, they have promised us that so many experiences you'll be able to, you'll be able to, if you love Yoruba music, if you love music worldwide, not just Yoruba music, if you love music worldwide, especially Yoruba music, you'll be able
Good.
to see pictures, photographs, footage, so many things to show you history about how Yoruba music has evolved from years, how they started and how they are moving forward in the global space. Okay, we're going to celebrate the enduring legacy of Yoruba music. So if you love your music, if you love Yoruba music, just stay tuned to Fame Idols. When the release date is out, we will let you know, and I'm sure you will enjoy this documentary. In fact, you will love this documentary.
Yes, of course. You would definitely love this particular documentary, and trust Osita and Joy to keep you posted eventually when the date is out. And at this particular point, before we move on to the very next story on my table right here, I would like to let everybody watching this particular broadcast know that it's going to do us a whole lot of favor if you can actually share our program. Yes, let people know about what we do on our FameIdols Hangout. Let people know that this is the place to be. And if you'd like to be a guest on this particular program, exactly as Prime the Vibe was earlier on the program, if you'd like to be a guest on this particular program, it's very simple. Follow up by going to our site at www.fameidols.com. I take that again, www.fameidols.com, where you get the opportunity to RSVP to our event. Yes, you get the opportunity to RSVP to our event. By doing that, you get the opportunity to join us in our virtual studio. You get the opportunity to join us in our virtual studio, be a part of this particular program, and stand the chance to win 100,000 naira. Yes, of course, you stand the chance to win 100,000 naira. So why not just go get signed up on the site? Do not forget to get signed up on the site and follow us across all social media platforms. And for each story we discuss, as we always say, it's going to be super amazing if you can drop your comments. Any story that should actually touch you, feel free to drop your comments either live or after the story. Your feedback means a lot to us. And if you have something you'd want us to discuss, come on, hit us up, drop the comment, send a direct message any which way, and we'll definitely do that. We'll go check out for the matter exactly as it's supposed to be. With that, I move to the very next story on my table here, and Burna Boy Odogu is in the news. I actually saw this particular story, and when he posted it on his Instagram, when I saw the story, I was laughing because it was much expected. When I saw the story, I knew that yes, this is something that I've actually been waiting on for a while now. Burna Boy posted on his social media platform. He's talking about it came as a form of a strong warning. Yes, it came as a form of a strong warning to fellow artists and social media personalities, Speed Darlington, following the latter recent release from prison after 2 months detention for cyber stalking violation. On January 22nd, 2025, Burna Boy took to his Instagram story, and I'm going to read the exact post he posted. He said, "If you like, misbehave again, you will go to where you came from, and this time around, there would be no mercy. Don't mess with ODG." I believe that stands for Don't Mess with Odogu. The Grammy Award winning artist declared leaving no room for doubt about his stance on the matter. As we all know, October 2024, Speed Darlington actually had legal troubles with Burna Boy after he was accused of cyber stalking violations. Yes, he was accused of cyber stalking violations and have been in detention up until sometime this year. That's 2 months precisely, when he was finally released on bail to the tune of 20 million naira. So this particular warning is actually coming after the controversy that happened was Speedality posted a video where he accused Burna Boy of using oil and doing some kind of remor with Diddy at the heat of that particular court case when it was going on. So they've been going back and forth since then. He was released on bail, and then he actually said some other things that made him to go back. So now, Burna Boy is actually releasing this particular warning, and I believe he's talking directly to Speed Darlington. I had a conversation with Joy. So when I heard this particular story, it can't be like saying, no, I knew it was going to happen. So Joy, what do you think? Coming out to make such a warnings. You made a couple of statements the last time we were talking about this. So generally, the warnings, the everything. What do you think?
You see, I told you before. I said it before. Since this issue has been going on for some time, this issue has been going on. They've been going to court, coming out forth, and everything. Fans have been following up, want to know more about it. Although Speed Darlington will still go to court, but I told you before, Speed Darlington is not someone that will give up easily. He is not someone that will just, he's not someone that will let this whole issue die like that. No way, no way. No way, he's not that kind of person. He's not the kind of person that's going to let this issue just die like that. He's not that kind of person. I know Fidelity is not that kind of person that will let this issue die. When Burna Boy released this, when they said there will be no mercy next time, if you like, don't keep your mouth somewhere and blah 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 blah, whatever he was saying. Now some fans came out and said, tell Speed Darlington to tape his mouth, otherwise we'll be going back to prison in no distance time. Another person said, for the first time in Speed Darlington's life, Speed looks matured, serious, responsible, and calm. Another fan said so. Another fan is saying that good for him, and he looks good. Maybe he was a VIP detainee in the prison. People are saying different kind of things. Why some people are saying Speed Darlington has the right to say whatever he wants to say. It's none of Burna Boy's business. Speed Darlington can say whatever he wants to say. He can do this, he can do that. Fine, he can do whatever he wants to say. But if someone comes out to say something wrong about me, how am I going to react to it? Will I just let it slide, or will I react to it? That's it. Even when Burna Boy was saying that if Speed Darlington messes with him again, he's going to go back to prison. I am saying this: Burna Boy is not the one who is going to determine who goes to prison and who does not go to prison. He's not the one who will determine that. Speed Darlington, that if he messes with him again, this time around there will be no mercy. Is it trying to tell us that there is something happening with the police which we don't know about? Because he's not the one who will determine who goes to prison and who does not go to prison. Why is he so sure that next time there will be no mercy? Why? And now Speed Darlington, why is he so sure? Because Speed Darlington has complained about the way he was treated at the police detention. So what is giving Burna Boy this F13 to say that next time if you mess up there will be no mercy? Are you the one who is going to determine who goes to prison and who does not go to prison? You are not the court of law. You are not justice. So why will you be saying that next time he's not going to go to that next time there will be no mercy? Are you the one who is going to put him there and make sure that he does not come out again? So why would you be saying that kind of thing?
Remember, the conversation is Speed Darlington was actually arrested on cyber stalking violations on Burna Boy. The reason why he went to prison the very first time was because he was involved in cyber stalking. That is, he was stalking Burna Boy online, and that is why he was put in police detention. Burna Boy is not just speaking out of context or trying to say he's above the law or the reason why Speed Darlington was arrested, but he's trying to say if you continue to run your mouth in court, if you continue to speak anyhow, the law would actually take its full course, because based on logistics, there is a law against cyber stalking, there is a law against cyber bullying and all that. So if you do the same thing, the law will take its full course. It happened. It's happening. You understand? It's actually what happened. So I believe Burna Boy, my Odogu, is not just speaking because he is the law or he is above the law or anything. He's speaking because this is actually what happened, and it will happen again and again and again. You understand? It's very simple and straightforward. And he's not saying he's not saying Fidelity should go to court. He's not saying the court will not get to the law court. He's not saying they will not sit on the matter and discuss and do the right thing. He's only saying he will go back there. He would go back there, and he would definitely in court. If he wins, he comes out. If he says any other thing, he would go back. It's very simple.
Okay, no problem. Since Burna Boy has won and Speed Darlington. I know Speed Darlington is not the kind of person that is going to just let this issue die down. There is going to be some investigation about this because Burna Boy coming out to be saying this with, he's saying it with certainty. There will be no mercy next time, this and that. You remember that when this issue started, while Speed Darlington Instagram page, it was written there that he has been missing for 3 days before his mother came out to tell us that he is not missing, and he missing has to do with what is said about Burna Boy. Yes, and even then, people did not know what was going on then. People did not know what was going on. As the issue has been dragging, fans are now looking into the issue. You're watching everything to know what is going to happen at the end of this thing because Spindality is not someone that's going to give up easily. He's not someone that will leave all this because the way he was even treated at the police detention, we don't know what happened there. And what is making Burna Boy say that there will be no mercy next time? We don't know. Yes, Fidelity said something, but he has the right to say whatever he wants to say. He should not be, no one should come and tell him that they don't say this or say that. He can say whatever he wants to say. Let him speak. Who knows if there is truth to all the allegation? We don't know if there is truth to the allegation.
That is where I
Yes, we
would
don't know if
disagree
there are
with
truth
you.
to the allegation
You
because it's
have
not
the
only,
right to say whatever you want to say. There is what is called
yes, let him say what
slander
he wants to
in the
say.
law court.
We
There
don't
is what
even know
is
if there are
called
some truth to the
libel.
allegation. We don't know. We don't know if there are some truth to the allegation against Burna Boy. We don't know. Because it's not only Fidelity that has hinted on this. Even Cubana Chief Priest has said something about this. So we don't know. We don't know if there's some truth to it, but whatever happens, we'll bring it live here on Fame Idols. Remember that we'll give you everything, all the gist, everything. We'll not hide anyone. We'll tell you everything. So no wahala.
Yes, of course. And with that, we would move to the very next story. Still on a Speed Darlington. I actually personally saw this particular video on Instagram yesterday. Speed Darlington came out and made a post on Instagram where it was kind of an edited video. He posted the video of a goat. Yes, two goats actually, or should I say ram? Two rams, and he did a voiceover on top of that particular video. And in that particular voiceover, I'm trying to let me post exactly what. Let me read exactly how he captioned that particular video. He captioned it, "I am back." And in that particular video, Speed Darlington narrated a metaphor for resilience, stating two bulls are fighting. One step back, it's not running away, it went back to gather energy and launch back with banger. This particular post triggered speculation about the musicians had in store for his fans and critics alike. I saw this particular post and I knew based on logistics, it made me laugh. Let me say, I actually first laugh because I remember when Joy was saying that Fidelity will definitely say something in the nearest future that he's not going to keep calm and rest. He also made that particular post. He said, "Thank you, Mazi David, Ihoma Esquire. We are going all the way. They must pay me for violating my human rights. 300 million naira." He also added, "We will drag them more than Stanley and I dragged the bank that violated me 2 years ago." The bank that dragged me 2 years ago. I believe this particular one is to say that this particular story is still unfolding. Yes, it is actually, should I say, still unfolding. We still get to hear more from this particular story. But then, I don't know. I don't know why Spidality do not want to just let sleeping dogs lie. Come on, you've gone to prison twice. It's different when you're fighting for a particular cause and when it seems that you are just looking for trouble. Coming to say when to using that particular metaphoric statement actually shows that he is still in the mood to look for trouble. According to me, I see it as looking for trouble because you should just let it be. Let me put it that way. You should just let it be. Well, you've actually proven your point, but then there are better ways to actually go about it. And like I said earlier, in as much as Joy is trying to make the point that there should be freedom of speech, he should be allowed to say whatsoever he wants to say. But freedom of speech is not supposed to encroach on somebody else's rights. You do not say what you want to say. Somebody else's human right is going to be affected. I have the right to say whatsoever I want to say because I have the right to say whatever I want to say. It doesn't mean I would say things that would be, should I say, a slander, or I would say things that would tarnish a Joy's image. That would be me encroaching on her whole right. So it doesn't work that particular way. Joy.
There is no problem. There is no problem. Saying what you want to say is fine. Okay, you can say whatever you want to say. You have a right to say whatever you want to say. But now, when you have come, when you have, okay, you say whatever you want to say, and I decide to react to what you say, and then I report you to the authorities. You are abused in that place. You cannot just let that go. You can't just let it go. Why will you be abused when you have been, when you have reported a case? Why? Why would they violate your human rights? Remember when they were ordered to release him, they refused to release him. They refused to comply with the order from the court of law. So you cannot just let that go. You don't know what he went through in that place. For him to come out and say that he will not give up on this case, someone like, I know this our Bangladesh artist, Akwe, he will not give up on this one. In fact, if he wants to fight for the
And
violation of his human rights, fine, let him go on and fight for it. Let him go on and fight for it. He said, I am back and I am not giving up. They go pay. Now wetin he talk? They go pay. Akwi said in his words, he
before
said, let me tell you, Akwi said in his words, he said, they must pay. They must pay and they will pay. Remember, we are still going to court. This court case has not finished. They are still going to court. So they must pay for violating his rights. And I know that even this case with Burna Boy has not rested, because this violation of rights has to do with the authorities. This one has to do with the police authorities violating his rights. Maybe more is going to come out from where Burna Boy is coming from this issue with Burna Boy, but he's saying they must pay. This court case is not yet over. They have to pay for violating his right. It is not done. It is not right. Even if he has been arrested for something, they should follow due process. He has the right to say whatever he wants to say. And when he says what he wants to say, then due process should be followed. He should not be treated as if he's not a Nigerian citizen. He's a citizen and he has rights. So his rights should be respected. Yes, his rights should be
I like
respected.
the fact that you keep making the particular statement that he has the right to say whatever he wants to say. Joy, you do not use your right to encroach on somebody else's human rights. You do not open your mouth, especially in a public space like social media, to say things that's going to libel another citizen of Nigeria. He is a citizen of Nigeria quite alright. Let us not forget the bone of contention here. What started this problem we are talking about is actually going on social media to accuse Burna Boy that was on his own. He was on his
He
own and actually
speculated.
made that particular video accusing him of things that he couldn't. No, let me finish. He made
See,
that particular
don't
video to
forget
accuse him
that.
of things that
Don't
he
forget that
couldn't
guilty
prove
conscience
anywhere.
yes.
He didn't have any fact to back up that particular video. No, let me finish, Joy. Joy, let me finish. He
Don't
didn't
forget
have
that
any
clear
facts
conscience
to
fears no
back up
accusation.
those his claims.
Don't forget that clear
These are
conscience fears no
baseless
accusation.
rumors. We know that, personally, it could say it could be said that he made that particular video to chase clouds. He could say that you could say that he made that particular video just to be relevant on the social media space because he didn't have prior conversation with Burna Boy. Burna Boy is not his friend. You making that particular video is a direct slap on Burna Boy's person. Is a direct slap on Burna Boy's personality. You do not just go about speaking about people you don't have any connection with. That is the beginning of the whole problem. That is where the issue started from. Now, Burna Boy has continued to say, you don't talk about my person and you don't expect me to react. The way I see this thing is, you walk up to somebody that is a full-grown adult and you slap the person and you are not expecting the person to take action, to do something about it. If he was, should I say, manhandled in the police custody, that is between him and the police. That is where he has to bring out every relevant, should I say, fact to prove that truly he was manhandled in police custody, and the court would know how to go about it. After all, he's already saying he is going to sue the police to the tune of 300 million naira. But you don't tell me you have the right to say whatever you want to say. You don't tell me you can say what you want. You have freedom of speech. You can say whatsoever you like to the detriment of another person's fundamental human rights. You don't do that. You can continue saying what you if you were not treated rightly when you were arrested. You were arrested because you did something wrong. It is called cyber stalking. It is a crime. So you committed a crime and you face the wrath of the law. So he was not kidnapped. He was not kidnapped. So if peradventure he faced what he was not supposed to face in police detention, then I put it to you, he should go ahead with his lawsuit and continue the case with the police. He should leave Odogu's name out of his mouth. There are other ways to claim, to chase relevance. There are other ways to chase clout. There are other ways to remain popular without dragging other people to your plight. That's all I have to say
No
on this
problem.
particular matter.
What see, Akpi is already popular. He's already popular. He does not need Burna Boy to make him popular. He's already popular. He doesn't need Burna Boy to make him popular. If he wants to drag this case, let him drag it. If he doesn't want to drag it, fine. He has a right to do whatever he wants to do. So if he wants to drag this case, no problem. You don't know how he was treated in the police detention to make him not want to give up on this case. You don't know how he was treated. You were not there. So if he wants to drag this case on how he was treated, fine. If there is something more to this allegation, to what he said about Burna Boy, you come to know about it because it's not the only one who said it. It's not the only one who said it. So if he wants to continue to drag this case, there is no problem because if someone treats you bad, you will surely react to it. You will react to it. Or let's maybe you decide to leave it. But if he decides, whatever he decides, fine. Yes.
I like the fact that
he was not treated well in detention and he does not want to give up on it. So if he does not want to give up on it, it's okay.
I like the fact that you are contradicting yourself, boy, because you said Akpi is popular and he doesn't need Burna Boy to make him popular. So, with all due respect to Speedality's personality, leave a Burna Boy out
yes,
of your conversations. You are already popular according to them. So, focus on other things that put food on your table and leave Burna Boy out of it. And if you're saying if he wants to continue the case, he will continue the case with the people that he claims manhandled him in the police custody. So he doesn't have any business with Burna Boy. He should pursue his case without involving Odogu in his case. He should go on to pursue the case to whatsoever length he wants to, but leave Burna Boy out of your statements. Leave Burna Boy out of your conversations. If you have something to say, bring it. Take it to court and pursue your case. But so far for now, your problem is you claim you were handled by the Nigerian police or whatsoever people that put you in detention. Then I believe your case is with them and not with Burna Boy. With that, we move to the very last story for this episode.
Now, this last story has to do with those artists that give us songs that make us want that make our head blow. So some of our artists have been nominated for iHeartRadio Music Awards. They are Burna Boy. You know Burna Boy is still in, has been nominated. Davido has been nominated. Tems has been nominated, and they nominated the 2025 Radio Music Awards. Yes, the award ceremony is scheduled to be held on Monday, casted on Fox. Though has been recognized for. So just sit tight and listen. David, so when you are voting, you're going to know who you're going to vote for. Has been recognized in the best R&B song category for the outstanding collaboration on Chris Brown hit track Sensational, while Burna Boy and Tems have earned nomination in the highly competitive World Artist of the Year category. Wow, Nigerians are doing great. In fact, Africans are doing great. Africans are doing great because Burna Boy, Tems, and Davido, they will compete against an impressive lineup of international artists, international stars, including British rapper Central C, South African singer Tyler, and Jamaican musician YG Mali. So we are doing great. Nigerian artists, we are doing great. Our stars are doing great. We are going global. We are going global. This is the thing to be celebrated because it's not easy to be nominated for this award, but they have been nominated for this award. We're looking forward and hoping that they will surely bring back some awards back here to Nigeria. So our handsome Mr. Osita, what do you think about this nomination?
Personally, I always like the opportunity that puts Nigerian Afrobeat artists on the global map. fulfillment, one sense of joy, one personal pride when our Afrobeat artists are doing well, not just for themselves, but on the global space. Now, Burna Boy, Tems, Davido, as always, Lojay being nominated for the 2025 iHeartRadio Music Awards is a win for me. Yes, I take it as a win. And personally, I'm waiting for March 2025 when they are going to do the awards. And I believe that definitely one or two of these artists are going to win something and bring the awards home. So a win is a win. I take it as a win. And I'm super excited that we actually got the opportunity to be on the global map, to let people know that Afrobeat is here to stay. I was watching a video on TikTok the other day, and I saw people. I don't know if it's British Got Talent or American Got Talent, but one of those Got Talent show that they do over there. These people were actually dancing to a beat by DJ YK. You understand? They were actually dancing to a beat by DJ YK. It shows that Nigerian music is going global. Yes, Nigerian music is going global. The people in the Western world are actually embracing Afrobeat full time. I've watched a couple of movies that I see the theme song are our songs. So it shows that we're actually doing well. So getting this form of recognition is not a bad one. It's a win for me. It's actually a win. I enjoy that.
Now, on celebrating more about African stars, our South African star Tyler stands out with 3 nominations, making her a leading African contender at the iHeartRadio Music Awards. In addition to her notes for Best R&B Song and World Artist of the Year, her remix of her song "Water" with Marshmello has been nominated for Best Dance Song. So she has been nominated for 3 nominations. This shows that African songs resonate with the global scale. African songs is going global. African song is going global. It showcased Tyler's dynamic talent. In fact, this shows that in Africa we have more talent that has not been discovered. This also talks about what I and Mr. Osita was talking about, giving upcomers the talent to the avenue to showcase their skills. If our artists are doing well, if they have taken us to the global scale, imagine what we have more to give. Imagine what talent we have not discovered. Imagine what our upcoming talent will do if they are given the opportunity. Just imagine what they will do. So we are rooting and we are hoping that Burna Boy, Davido, Tems, Lojay, all our African artists will go there and bring the awards back home. Yeah, our fans are counting down to the day of the award-winning ceremony and we hope that they're going to bring back the awards to us. We're looking forward to it. We're wishing them the best. We are going to vote for them. We're wishing them the best, and we hope they'll bring the award to us. What do you think about it, Mr. Osita?
Yes, of course. We are counting down to the award ceremony proper. We're waiting for our artists to make us proud as always, to do well and do amazing for themselves. With that, we're going to be coming to the end of this particular episode of Fame Idols Hangout. We're going to, I'm personally going to thank everybody that have actually been watching from the very first episode of Fame Idols Hangout. That is December last year to this particular episode. We say we love you, we appreciate you, and those that one way or the other support this particular brand by sharing, letting people know about what we do. We love you. We appreciate you. Joy, final words before we call it a night.
So don't forget to subscribe on this show. Go to our YouTube page, Fame Idols Online, and subscribe. Remember that you can come here and showcase your talent. Come here and sell your skills. You do not know who is watching. You don't know who is waiting to pick you up. So come here, showcase your talent, sell yourself. Don't sell yourself short. Believe that you go places. So come here and sell your skills. Okay? Take care. We love you.
Yes, of course. I remain Otita, the rugged gentleman, and as I love to say, continue to the common mouth for waiting no be your business, waiting no concern you, except if that matter now waiting concern small picking, because small picking matter concern each and every one of us. Till on Monday by 8, I remain Otita, rugged gentleman, with the beautiful joy. We say enjoy the rest of your weekend, TGIF, but enjoy responsibly. And to every entertainment outlet out there, do not sell alcohol to minors. That should be against the law. We love you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and good night.